The Kentari and Lukari governments have begun work on a joint colonial site in the Dranur system. Starfleet has been assisting both groups on the project, as have other Alliance members. I'd like you to join the effort and help them get things moving forward. There's been Tzenkethi activity in neighboring sectors, and both the Lukari and Kentari have clashed with them in the past. Dranur itself has little tactical value, but the Tzenkethi are known to carry a grudge. Keep that colony safe.
Welcome to the Dranur system. Construction of the colony is underway and on schedule. We're lucky. We would have missed this system if the crew of our survey ship hadn't taken a closer look at the anomaly here. And you. I'm glad you and your crew were available to assist us. As you can see, the anomaly orbits both the planet and its moon and appears to be stable. It's also very disruptive to long-range sensors. The USS Challenger's team has been very helpful. They've installed several planetary defense systems and provided modular building units for use at the colony site. Captain LaForge is standing by on the Challenger. Let's not keep him waiting.
Good to see you. I hope the Dranur anomaly didn't give you too much trouble getting here. We've been working with the Kentari and the Lukari to study it. We know it's some sort of subspace disruption, similar to what Starfleet has seen in the Delta Triangle. Not only does it cause sensors to behave erratically, but it seems to create a limited sort of cloaking field, both for the planet and the moon. Captain Fumarke and I have been collecting data on the anomaly, but we could use some more. Mind lending us a hand before we head down to the colony?
Let's begin with a system scan. I've seen some strange data at that level.
Same here. It'll be good to get some more eyes on this.
Curious. It isn't just our sensors, Captain LaForge.
Agreed. Let's calibrate sensors inside the anomaly. It might cut down on the interference.
Very well. I've indicated an ideal area. Let's try again there. We're making progress, but I can't completely filter the sensor noise.
Let's study those asteroids. There could be clues in how the anomaly affects them.
How peculiar. This material isn't orbiting, it's just drifting.
S-type asteroids, mostly iron and silicons. Nothing out of the ordinary.
One of our emitters is giving some strange readings. Let's take a closer look.
Looks like the emitter relays are offline. We'll need to realign them.
Well done. I'd like to run a spectral analysis at the indicated area.
Let's send a probe to the moon and collect some data on long-term anomaly exposure.
Agreed. But we'll need to get closer to the moon first.
Okay, we have some good data to work with here.
Our science teams have extensive facilities on Dranur. They can help.
Sounds good. I'll see you planet side. I'm eager to show you the progress we've made here. We've done a lot in a short period of time, and I think you'll be impressed. Ready to beam down and see what we've been working on? Welcome to the colony. Kumarke was just telling me a bit about some recent energy tech improvements. Let's take a look around. As an engineer, I'm impressed by the technology that our partners brought to this project. Working with it has been a rewarding experience for all of us.
Welcome. I'm Kajima, one of the industrial designers. Our colony may be fairly new, but we've already accomplished a great deal. I hope you find our work here interesting. We're trying to build an industrial infrastructure while respecting Lucari design recommendations. It's, let's say, challenging. For instance, they've included considerable xenoscaping. They're committed to incorporating native plant life into the design spaces. It takes considerable effort, but it does mean that our structures are less susceptible to invasive problems with local plant life.
Dranure's quite the hidden paradise, don't you think?
We only needed a minimum level of terraforming here.
The fusion of Lucari and Kentari technology has been very effective.
Our integrated tech output continues to impress. This display will confirm that. As you can see, our energy grid uses an array of natural power sources.
This is the first of many hydropower sites on Dranure. Beautiful, isn't it?
Quite a sight, isn't it? I'm surveying the output as part of setting up hydropower here. I'd eyeball this at a base of 3 kilowatts, which doesn't seem like much until you consider that there are falls like this all over the coast. They seem to be active year-round. Now, the challenge will be to capture that energy without disrupting the ecosystem. My lungs were damaged by toxic gases on New Kentar. It's made me more conscious of the need to regulate the pollution that we generate, and more appreciative of what we have here.
Come upstairs. There's an excellent view of the colony grounds. The beauty of this world will survive only if we work to preserve and protect it. Let's head up to the science lab. They're working on some exciting projects.
As you can see, we've made considerable progress here.
Indeed. I'm quite proud of our achievements.
There's more to be done, but the foundation we've laid is solid.
Fair warning, our researchers can be a bit eccentric.
We should be able to get results from one of the lab consoles here.
Ah, we've been expecting you. You've sent a good deal of interesting data to us. We've already been analyzing it. I'll let my companion Eshel explain the findings in more detail.
Thank you, my dear. The first thing I realized is that the inert particles should be orbiting to obey gravity, rather than holding position. I've been focusing my attention there, while Ursha has been reviewing the logs from the disabled satellite. Here, check the probe data from the moon. If some outside force was acting on the particles, it should also be affecting the moon.
Odd that the moon is still orbiting normally, but the dust particles are not. This data says that the moon is 55% germanium crystal. That's unusual.
Funny. My ocular implants are picking up a noticeable amount of germanium here. There wasn't any outside. Where did that come from?
Ah, we do have a few of the crystals here. Strictly for study, of course. Don't worry. The anomaly prevents outside scans from detecting them. Oh, they're very safe down here. Here, I'll show you.
You brought those here, despite the danger they present?
This was the best way to study them. We needed the lab's facilities.
Oh, besides, we were just gonna take them back to the moon when we finished.
Just a moment. I'm getting a message.
Captain Kamarke, Tzenkethi ships have just entered the system. They're firing an unknown projectile at the moon. It's some kind of protomatter torpedo.
A protomatter torpedo? That's not good.
Their ships are turning toward the planet. If they have a torpedo, they may be able to hit us from orbit.
The Tzenkethi are ruthless. We need to ready our defenses.
Why now? Why are they so interested in these crystals?
The crystals! They're hatching? The Tzenkethi are turning toward the planet. They're heading for us!
We need to get the colony's defenses online right now. I think I can tap into their comms from here. Hold on.
cargo is blocking the way. Head down to the beach and around.
We're still tapped into Tzenkethi comms.
Increase your efforts. Eliminate the defenses at once.
Captain Parr, beam down for ground assault. Burn the Dransuli.
It shall be done, Admiral. Turn off your defenses or be destroyed.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Are you here to bomb us or to eradicate this swarm?
There are only a few Dransuli here. Let's clear this place and be done.
50 critics has burned sheds and scales again. You're wrong. Don't let me down. Keep your scales on. These little softies are pretty tenacious. Which? Bugs or the colonists? Oh,
The Dransuli infestation has been dealt with. Your assistance is appreciated. A suggestion? This colony has been using open communication channels. That is unwise. You never know who may be listening in out there after all. Let me check my scanner. The infestation seems to be eliminated. Usually it's best to be absolutely sure, but there doesn't appear to be a need to waste a protomatter weapon. Don't make this mistake again. Take immediate action if you suspect the presence of Dransuli.
We're still tapped into Tzenkethi comms.
Admiral, this planet poses no threat. My witness skills can be heard.
No face nothing. Follow protocol. Am I clear?
Captain Hope's planet side is advocating for peace?
We've got to take those ships down and protect the colony. Watch your flank!
These others aided us against the Transunion. They can help us. There is no sense to this. Get this wing out of my sight! Destroy me!
There's a power spike on the ship. That might be their new weapon. They changed their comms encryption. Locked out. I'm going to get an accurate read of their weapon systems. Cover me!
Neth Parr. My commanding officer is incapacitated, and I have assumed control of Tzenkethi forces in this sector. Let us cease hostilities and speak reasonably. As you and I both know, planet Janur has been completely scourged of what we call Dransuli. There is no reason for further conflict between us. We will leave this system peacefully, if you are agreeable. A warning, the Autarch's resolve is unwavering. He will not rest until the Dransuli are no more, and he will not spare anyone in his way. Choose your side carefully.
The Tzenkethi must be terrified of these Dransuli. They're willing to commit genocide to eliminate them, and Tzenkethi don't scare easily. Fortunately, some of the Tzenkethi are willing to see reason. Things could have been a lot worse if Captain Parr hadn't intervened on our behalf. For now, we need to let the Alliance know what we've learned.
Under attack.
Safe travels.
This new information on the crystals the Tzenkethi have been attempting to eradicate is disturbing to say the least. Starfleet will be monitoring the worlds we know of that contain these eggs. We'll be doing all we can to study them and, if necessary, protect them. Despite the incident at Dranur, we don't know if this species is truly hostile. Finally, I've spoken with officials in both the Lukari and Kentari governments. They're going to proceed at Dranur despite the incident. We will continue to assist them in this endeavor and protect them from any Tzenkethi reprisals. Starfleet intelligence believes a Tzenkethi attack on an Alliance world could happen very soon. And with their new protomatter torpedoes, billions of lives could be lost in moments once such an attack begins. We've spotted several Tzenkethi fleet groups on the move in the Alpha Quadrant. I'm assigning you to patrol an area near one of those groups. If they launch a protomatter attack, I want you in position to put a stop to it. Our scouts have found an attack element of the Tzenkethi fleet. We need to know what they're up to. As your ship is the closest, I'm sending you the intercept coordinates. The Rotaran and Core are both en route to assist you at high warp. Good luck.
The Tzenkethi fleet is in your sector, though their current target is uninhabited. There are many more within range that are not. Losing another planet to their coward's weapon is not acceptable. We will not arrive in time to show them the price of their dishonor. That honor is yours. Teach them well. Well fought, but it is possible. Tzenkethi forces have been spotted near your location. Intercept them as soon as you can. We believe their target is a defenseless, inhabited world. The honor of defending it belongs to you. I trust you will not disappoint. Keep this up, and the Tzenkethi will have a nickname for you as well.
This is Captain Kumarke. We're on our way to assist you.
Vern and I will arrive soon, despite the curses of our chief engineers. If warp cores were as fragile as they say, we would move through space at the speed of a legless targ. In the meantime, the Tzenkethi cowards are targeting another defenseless, inhabited world. You will be that planet's sword and shield. Fight with honor!
Go ahead. We'll secure things here and join you shortly.
You have chosen the path of resistance. Unwise.
Captain Parr has defected to the Alliance. She's revealed the next target of the Tzenkethi fleet, Bajor. The intel checks out, so every available ship has been called to defend the planet. Even DS-9 is being moved there to assist. The sooner you can get there, the better. Bajor must be defended.
So, the Tzenkethi have set their sights on Bajor. Dishonorable Baktag. I fought and bled many times over DS-9 and Bajor. I would not let them fall to the Dominion, or the Breen, or the Cardassians, and I will not let them fall to the Tzenkethi. Soon we will fight, side by side, in honorable battle. It will be glorious. You made it. Good. It would be unfortunate if you missed the glory of battle after all you have endured. Captain LaForge has a briefing for you. Review it and prepare for combat. Long-distance scans show a large Tzenkethi fleet heading our way. They will test us, and we must not be found lacking.
Glad you could make it. We've put together a pretty impressive force to defend the planet from the Tzenkethi. Let's just hope it's enough. Our objective here is straightforward. Protect Bajor at all costs.
The time for battle is upon us. Fight well, and with honor. Comply!
They're launching protomatter torpedoes. This is Sarish Lina aboard DS-9. Send torpedoes to us. Keep those Tzenkethi ships off of us, if you can.
Avatar is here!
Alliance forces, this is Commander Sarashmina on DS9. That assault hit us pretty hard. We might not make it through another without some critical repairs. I need some assistance in engineering. I want the station ready to face the next wave of Tzenkethi when they arrive. If you have the hands to spare, we could really use them now. Repair crews are safely aboard. Thanks for...
Battle! The enemy is upon us. Destroy this alliance filth while we prepare to purge base!
Battle station shields are down. Now's our chance. onto the Tzenkethi battle station and shut down their launch systems. We'll do what we can to keep their fleet busy while you're there.
Smells of a Tzenkethi vessel. It's been a while. I can't say I've missed the experience. Looks like we're on the tactical deck. Their weapon controls should be down this hallway. They're on full alert here, so expect a full security presence.
Tzenkethi ships are closing! Enemy transport detected! All hands, a tall order! All ships, this is General Kern. Fire at will.
Weapons control is in that room, just ahead.
Surprised to see me, Butcher. Let's finish this.
We have an unwanted guest. Finish him off quickly. You tried to end me once before. It won't go any better this time. You fight like a Klingon, Captain. Will you die like one as well? Zenwarum fought well, but he won't be coming back from that. They know we're here. Good. Secure those consoles. One to go. Get to it while you can. Clever. They rerouted their weapons control to the command deck. We'll have to storm their command deck, the very heart of the beast. We'll need to use one of their transporters to get there. I saw one on our way here. Let's use it and get this over with.
Enemy boarding party spotted near weapons control.
Tzenkethi used short-range transporters instead of turbos.
though I warn you. I am Captain Neth Parr. It was I who alerted the Alliance about the attack on Bajor, and it is I who will fight at your side now. The Admiral must be stopped. We now walk the same path, along with the Butcher of Tzenkethi. This is unexpected. It is a day for unusual alliances, it seems. Not far, though I warn you, the way there will be heavily guarded. Expect heavy resistance. Unlike myself, the soldiers here remain steadfast in their loyalty to him. All I ask is that he is given a chance to do the right thing and surrender. Far too many have already died in this madness.
Captain Parr! Traitor! It's a mutiny!
The Admiral wants the path of madness. He must be stopped. So much destruction, so many lives lost. It has to end now.
Target the Tzenkethi forces and fire!
Tzenkethi forces on attack vectors. They're relentless.
Captain Parr, I see you walk the path of betrayal with one of our most hated enemies, the Butcher himself. Truly, your depravity knows no bounds. And you, the ever-present thorn between my scales, meddling in my affairs at every turn. Your reckless heroism has endangered trillions. You must be so very proud. Oh, who in the Alliance would hear us? The Federation? The Klingons? Both are enemies to us. One too compassionate and the other too honorable to end millions in order to save untold trillions. Or perhaps the Romulans? A race clinging to life, trapped in the shadow of their former glory, forever under the boot of their Alliance partners. A warbird with clipped wings. Pathetic! No. To do what must be done, the Tzenkethi were forced to walk that path alone. And thanks to you and others like you, the great doom of the galaxy looms over us all. And I despise you for it. So little do you know of the threat facing us all, and I lack the time or desire to explain it to you now. I offer you two choices. Stand aside, or stand in defiance and die. What say you? You would send longing for my best captain's death. Today I lost one.
This crusade is unjust, and the battle is lost. It's over. Stand down now, or we will strike you down without hesitation.
Surrender, Admiral, or fight if you have the spine.
Do you really think the conflict will end here, now? Fools, all of you! Enough! I yield! How proud you must be. You saved Bajor and a few more worlds along with it. This will be a cold comfort to you when you lose millions more, of course. Computer, open a fleet-wide channel. All hands, this is the Admiral. An armistice has been reached. Effective immediately. Stand down. Enjoy your victory while it lasts. And know this. The time will come when you feckless creatures will see the error of your ways. And I want to be there when it happens.
happens. I will relish the look of despair on your pathetic faces. In the meantime, computer, release weapons control to Alliance forces. You can use my command console as you see fit. The station is yours.
I will ensure the Admiral honors the peace. See to it that your people honor it as well.
Alpha team reporting. The command deck is locked down.
This is Beta Team. Commencing operation now.
Victory belongs to us! Let's return to our ships and get the necessary reports filed quickly. The Ferengi, who runs the bar on Deep Space Nine, keeps a particular vintage of blood wine in stock for me. And I intend to drain every last drop of his supply. Soon, we will celebrate. For tomorrow, we may die!
Incoming data from planets targeted by the Tzenkethi. Something is happening.
Show us, Lucari! Show us the price of your meddling!
Patching it through.
Legend. They belong to the Herc. We must return to our ships immediately. I know them. The greatest enemy to ever challenge the Empire. The Herc. So, this is the doom the Tzenkethi speak of. The enemy they'd kill billions to stop. The Herc are our greatest foe. An enemy that invaded Kronos over 1,000 years ago. No other enemy came so close to ending us. Not even the Iconians. For Klingons, they are the monsters of legend. We thought they were extinct. We were fools. There is lore about the Herc using caretakers, bred to prepare worlds for the return of their masters. I believe what the Tzenkethi call Dransuli are those creatures. Wherever they were, the Herc were there as well. Sleeping, waiting to return, to attack. And now, it seems that day has come. Recommendations? We fight! There is no honorable alternative. All of our lore tells us that the Herc will attack without fear, without hesitation. If Bajor is to survive, we must meet the Herc in battle.
Many a Klingon has dreamed of battle with the Herc to test themselves as Kalis once did.
DS9 is under attack!
This is Captain Neth Parr, speaking from the Tzenkethi force. All ships, vessel!
Abandon ship! Abandon ship!
damage.
DS9 has been disabled.
X-Rays 9, this is Markov. Report.
Forces, this is Captain Neth Parr. A large number of enemy vessels are converging on our position, and we are still defenseless from the previous battle. We need your support so we can safely evacuate. We face a common foe, despite our differences. Can we count on your aid?
Comms are back, but nearly everything else is offline here.
All Alliance forces. The Enterprise is here to help.
The Herc are coming in fast. They're hard to hit.
Something here. Looks like the wormhole is opening. Can't get a clear reading. Our sensor arrays are pretty banged up over here. Frankly, we have bigger concerns. We're in danger of being overrun by the Herc, and if we fall, Bajor is next.
Kalis didn't have the Dominion to deal with. Battle the Herc. This complicates matters.
Are they attacking?
Dominion vessels, commence attack on the Herc. And remember, victory is life.
What? The Dominion is on our side?
Target eliminated. Victory is life.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
Alliance forces, I am Loris 4. I bring you greetings from the Founders. While it should be quite evident that we come to you in peace, I understand that my predecessor was a source of discord during her time here. Trust is important, so please, allow me to return the Alliance personnel we recovered from the battle station before it exploded, as a gesture of good faith. As always, I live to serve the Founders. I realize the concept of such a selfless existence is often challenging to those in the Alliance, but it really is my only goal in life. As to our presence here, the fleet has traveled here today to bring you a message, but it is not for me to deliver.
We have to talk.
I know that changeling. He's called Odo. He used to run security for DS9, and now he's here, in command of a Dominion fleet. Impressive entrance. Whatever this is about, it isn't a matter to be taken lightly. If Odo has something to say, it would be foolish not to listen. The return of both the Dominion and the Herc is no coincidence. I suspect we'll be seeing each other again very soon.
What could have led the Tzenkethi to attack Bajor? We've found no signs of the crystal eggs they've targeted in previous attacks. Perhaps it was meant to distract us while they pursued their mad crusade elsewhere. Well, unfortunately, that's just the first of our problems. The return of the Herc is cause enough for concern. But the return of the Dominion? That's another matter entirely. While the presence of Odo is reassuring, I've learned the hard way not to take any overtures from the Founders lightly. President Okeg and the Council are sending envoys to DS9 to get to the bottom of this. We've enjoyed peace with the Dominion for some time now. If that's in danger, I want to know about it. Captain Neth Parr has turned herself in to authorities at Deep Space Nine. She's the Tzenkethi officer who delivered vital military intelligence to the Alliance prior to the assault on Bajor. Captain Parr is now actively seeking asylum and claims to have more tactical information for us. I'd like you to debrief the captain and determine the nature of this new information, if possible.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine. The Chief told me to expect you. The Tzenkethi officer is in the far room at the back. A Starfleet captain is speaking to her.
Good to see you again. Tensions are running pretty high where the Tzenkethi are concerned, but Captain Parr has gone through a lot to help the Alliance. She deserves a fair shake.
We keep meeting under less than ideal conditions. The Chief of Security thought it was a prudent measure. Technically, I am under protected custody until the Alliance decides what to do with me. I cannot fault this decision. Our military has much to answer for, myself included. There are many who might see a Tzenkethi face and decide to seek vengeance. Thank you. Far too many lives have been lost in this crusade, so I'm glad the tactical data I provided helped to save some. No longer. I renounced the title of captain after committing mutiny. Part of the price I paid to save those lives today. Let's move on. I have more information for the Alliance. I presume you are here to collect it. Are you ready to hear my story? It began on my first mission as captain. I remember it clearly. Captain's log, mission cycle 132. We have arrived at System 91, local designation EOC. Admiral Zen Tarak prepares to conduct Dransuni cleansing operations. Our tactical reports indicate minimal threat from the locals. This should be another egg run.
Captain Parr, we are receiving an incoming transmission from Admiral Zen Tarak.
Let's not keep the Admiral waiting, Ensign. Put him on screen.
The planet Eog. Scans show it to be filthy with the eggs of the hatred Dransuli. Their defenses are generally inferior, but their fleet could be dangerous in large numbers. While our ground squad prepares the weapon, we will ensure that no ship leaves this system. If one ship with one egg escapes, the contagion spreads. That is not acceptable. I know this is your first mission as Captain Neth. Don't let your excitement distract you from the task at hand. Stay alert!
Of course, Admiral. We're prepared to enforce containment protocol as ordered, sir.
See to it that you do, Captain. Zen Tarak out. Eoki fleet on intercept course. Eliminate them. Chivalry, destroy them.
starstruck. We're not warriors. Spare us, please.
They've hacked our comms, Captain. Ignore them and follow protocol.
Please stop. We're civilians. There's children here.
Listen, we have Latin. It's all yours if you let us go. You're about to blow up a fortune. Be reasonable.
We're a hospital ship. We're not a threat. Scan us. We have no weapons. Just sick and injured people.
protomatter bomb is ready. Since this is your first mission, I'm granting you the honor of detonating the weapon. Get into position when you're ready.
Yes, as you wish, Admiral. Parr out.
Command is a difficult path to walk at times, Captain, and you performed your duties well. It will reflect in my next report to the Autarch. I have seen great promise in you today. Faithful service to the Coalition is well rewarded. Don't forget that.
Thank you, sir. I will not forget today's events for a long time, if ever. That mission took a toll upon me and my crew. To eradicate the Tranzuli was one thing. The eradication of innocent Ioki was another. Despite my personal feelings, I remained a loyal officer. Things would change under Cronus 3. I led the protomatter bomb squad myself.
Draconis 3 is a primitive, pre-industrial backwater planet. There is a large infestation. You know what to do, Captain. And Neth, keep your guard up down there. We think the target site is a temple. If that's so, the local savages may try to stop you. Feel free to discourage them. Aggressively, if necessary.
Our firepower should discourage them, Admiral. They shouldn't pose much of a threat to the mission.
We're good to go here. The weapon's in the green. Protomatter matrix is stable and primed. The Admiral wants us to deploy the bomb in the largest concentration of Tranzuli eggs. Looks like that's in some type of structure ahead, not far from here. Ready to go when you are, Captain.
All right, let's move out. Keep an eye out for the locals and make sure the weapon is protected. No more lucky shots like Vernonin 4, okay? The Admiral roared at me for a 10 cycle over that.
$50 credits says Tashan drops the bomb. Again. Oh, I'll take that bet. I'm standing right here, you know. This pillar points down the road to that primitive structure. Large concentration of Dranzuli eggs ahead. Does it matter where we put it? Whole planet gets scoured. Ask the Admiral. I'm sure he'd just love to tell you. You know, after giving you a year of latrine duty. Both of you, shut it. We got a job to do here. Yes, sir. Sorry, Lieutenant. Just stay disciplined. Remember what happened on Natara. These fools gathering Dranzuli eggs? What? Are they worshipping the eggs? They wouldn't want these eggs to hatch if they knew what was inside them. Look at this picture. There's a Vulcan in it. Mammals all look the same to me. You know, they probably say the same about us, right? I don't look anything like you. I'm actually good looking. Status report, Captain. Have you reached the structure yet?
Yes, sir. We found something interesting as well. Transmitting data now.
Starfleet. Interesting. Your scans indicate that image is centuries old. More Federation time travel nonsense, perhaps. Proceed with your mission, Captain. We don't have time for archaeology. Captain, Dranzuli signatures are most concentrated here. This looks like a prime detonation site, Captain. We'll get the weapon placed and ready to go. This won't take long. Who's on Overwatch while we deploy the bomb?
That'll be me. Get the weapon ready. I'll make sure you aren't interrupted. Mission took a toll upon me and my crew.
Draconis 3's a...
Our fight.
We're good to go.
All right.
50 credits says Tashan drops the bomb. Again. Oh, I'll take that. I'm standing right here, you know. This pillar points down the road to that great construction. Large concentration of Tranzuli eggs ahead. Does it matter where we put it? Don't let it get scoured. Ask the Admiral. I'm sure he'd just love to tell you. You know, after giving you a year of latrine duty. Both of you, shut up. We got a job to do here. Yes, sir. Sorry, Lieutenant. Just stay disciplined. Remember what happened on Hatara. They wouldn't want these eggs to hatch if they knew what was inside them. Are these fools gathering Tranzuli eggs? What? Are they worshipping the eggs? Look at this picture. There's a Vulcan in it. Mammals all look the same to me. Status. You know, they probably say the same about us, right? I don't look anything like you. I'm actually good looking. Captain, Tranzuli signatures are most concentrated here. This looks like a problem. Is that the door closing? Hey! We're still in here! Captain! replacement complete. Priming for detonation, now. Bomb squad reporting. Need to stabilize the protomatrix here. The bomb's ready, but we're stuck in here. Transporters can't lock on. Number of life signs massing near your location, Captain. A large assault is imminent. Is the weapon ready to deploy?
In moments, sir, but my men are still trapped in the structure. Transporters can't lock onto their signals.
Unfortunate, but we don't have time to extract them. We've received a priority assignment from the Autarch himself. We must depart at once. Prepare for transport.
Sir, give us a little more time. Beam an engineering team down. We can break into the structure with explosives.
You have your orders, Captain. Your men are acceptable losses, as are you. Would you like to join them?
No, sir. I would not. I left those men to die. And for what? So the Admiral could reach his next genocide on time. It was madness.
So there were no evacuation plans? No rescue efforts?
None. The Autarch's orders were quite clear on those matters. And the Admiral was all too willing to execute those orders. When we reached the Atosi system, it had become clear. Our crusade was not a just one.
Atosi Prime. Long-distance scans suggested the presence of Dratsuli infestation, but we'll need to be certain. Standard operating procedure, Captain. Begin by conducting a scan of the planet.
Yes, sir. Let's hope this was a false alarm.
This is Counselor Hale-Atunum. I speak for the Atosi people. We know of you, Tzenkethi, and your purpose here. If you scan our planet, you'll discover that it is free of the bioform objects you seek to destroy. A scan of our moon will reveal the presence of those objects in totality. When we heard the fate of other worlds like ours, we collected the objects and placed them there for you. Scour the moon as you will. It is devoid of life. Atosi Prime, however, is not. Over 4 billion souls dwell here. In their name, I ask you now, spare our world. Spare our lives.
Captain, confirm the Councilor's story. Scan both planet and moon. Verify the location of the Transuliates. We've been lied to before, and at great cost. I won't be deceived here today. No signs of infestation, Captain. Shall we scan the moon next?
Yes. Helm, set a course for the Atosi moon.
Captain, I'm reading a large concentration of Transuli eggs on the Atosi moon.
Very well. Prepare the torpedo launcher.
As you can see, we have been truthful.
Captain, return to the planet and conduct a deep scan. I want to be absolutely certain there is no remaining infestation within this system.
As you wish, Admiral.
Report, Captain. I'm picking up low-level signs of infestation across the planet. Are you as well?
Negative, Admiral. I believe the Atosi were being truthful here. There's no sign of Transuli infestation on our sensors.
It could be residual traces left behind when they move the eggs. Or it could be shielded pockets of infestation. Another crude attempt to deceive us. We must be certain, Captain. Prepare to scour Atosi Prime.
Sir, with all due respect, Atosi Prime is not a threat to us. There's no need for this.
There is every need, Captain. Since you appear to be incapable of following my orders, I will deal with Atosi Prime myself. Tactical, prepare to fire a protomatter torpedo at Atosi Prime.
Admiral, no. Don't do this, sir.
No, we're not a threat. We're not...
I could stomach no more after that. I could no longer walk upon the path of madness. My crew felt the same. Together, we began to walk a new path.
It is done. In light of your service to the Autarch and the Coalition, I will not have you shot for treason. If it were anyone else, be warned. The next time you see fit to walk the path of disobedience, I will not stay my hand. I'll see to it that your entire lineage
Get us out of here!
Admiral Tarak has a lot to answer for. We can only hope the Tzenkethi crusade has come to an end at last and that nothing like this ever happens again.
That path, that choice, led me to where we are now. Walking it ultimately gave me the strength to stand against the Admiral and defect to the Alliance. I think we can both agree that journey has reached its end. From this point forward, I begin to walk along the path of atonement. That journey will never end for me, but I will help as many as I can with every step I take. Thank you. I hope your superiors have the same opinion as well. As long as the Autarch lives, he will continue to pursue his insane crusade. I believe I can be of use to the Alliance when the time comes to stop him, once and for all. I shall abide by their decision until our paths merge once more.
It sounds like Captain Parr has had some harrowing experiences out there. It's clear that the Autarch is dedicated to wiping out every last threat to the Tzenkethi by any means necessary. Disturbing. Alliance officials will be reviewing the Captain's request for asylum soon. The help she's given us, and your report, will go a long way toward the approval of that request. The Alliance has agreed to a summit meeting with the Dominion to discuss the return of the Herc, and what can be done to prevent their aggression from devastating all 4 galactic quadrants. Despite recent events, we've agreed to host the summit at Deep Space Nine. None of the galactic powers are comfortable hosting a Dominion fleet deep within their territory.
no technological and biological distinctiveness to our own. Resistance detected. You entered 0047 since you detected the surgeon down.